Hey guys, welcome to Dorothy. Today we are taking our super fun challenge, transforming this innocent boy into the fabulous Toodles Glore from Tom and Jerry. Here she is, Toodles Glore, the stunning white cat with a giant bow. She's popular with Tom, Goosh, and even Jerry. The mouse has her things for her too. Now let's plan our doll transformation. The outfit takes inspirations from timeless elegance, and we will make it more Toodles with many accessories like a giant bow, cat ears, and sunglasses. Time to disassemble! Let's witness her incredible transformations, from a simple doll to a fashionable queen. First things first, remove the wig and head. We are using common tools like an office plant clip to separate head and body. Next, I'm removing the eyeballs and adding them to my growing ocular connections. Creepy, but necessary. Now let's wipe away the old makeup to prep for the new look. I forgot my gloves. Don't be like me, safety first. Removing old makeup isn't really difficult, but there's tricky spots around the eyes and lips. Yikes. She's finally back to her originally blank state. Now let's start a makeover. You can see I'm spraying a protective base coat to ensure the makeup adheres properly. Applying soft pastels for the basic makeup. Here's my reference diagram. The key features blush, brow, eye details, and lip color really shaped her personality. Remember, less is more. Apply pastels in light layers, building up gradually for a natural look. Here is the base. Line work comes next. I'm blending colors to get the perfect shade of brown for the eyebrows, lower lashes, eyelids, and eyeliner. This step reminds me of my first attempt at doll eyebrows. It was a wobbly disaster, but with practice I finally got hang of it. Adding a little cheese, then we can apply the last protective top coat. Lastly, it's time for lashes. I measure and trim them, then glue them into place. Long lashes add so much detail. With that, the repainting is complete. Now let's check out the eyes. Here's my prepared eye base. Grab some modeling clay, shape it with a ball tool, cup off the extra, and poke a little dot right in the center. Add fine lines to mimic iris textures. Now for the color, I'm using blue today. What color do you think suits her best? Carefully apply soft pastel without damaging the carved detail. For pupils, I'm using rhinestones meant for nail art. They come in various sizes, which make them perfect for doll eyes. Then treat them all with UV resin. It's a thick liquid at the stage to give us that super realistic, glossy, watery look. Quick note, resin smells terrible, so don't forget your mask. Curing each layer under the UV lamp for several minutes until they look just right. We can use Chucky to put the eyeballs on. Perfect fit. Now here's my final secret weapon. Acrylic Paint Clear X22. It will give her makeup that shiny, polished finish. And here it is. Let's take a step back and admire the change so far. But there's still a big thing left, the outfit. Let's start with cotton fabrics and some embellishments. The pattern designs need some measuring and calculations. I'm using a mannequin since this 14cm doll is so large. It feels gigantic. Then print the patterns we designed and cut the fabric. Those are the top pieces. Stitch everything together and add a bit of lace where you like. We will do the same step for the lining, but no lace this time. Finally, place the top pieces together and keep adding those final lace details. Next up, the skirt is much easier. It just needs a rectangle of fabric. I've added 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of different decorations to make it a simple white dress interesting. After hemming the skirt, gather the fabric at the waist to match the top piece's length. Time to sew the skirt and top together. Right side in, of course. This part is always fun and everything starts to take shape. For the back, I'm adding some cute little buttons to close it up. Done and dusted, it's a dress! Now use the ribbon to make a giant bow behind the neck in 15 seconds. Just wrap the ribbon around your fingers, 1 circle and 2 circles to create a double layer bow. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! It's done! My grandma taught me this quick method. Next, the looping strap. Without it, our giant bow would have nowhere to go. Make the strips a little smaller and pass them through the knot. Place the ribbon and make a mark where it fits best. Finally, stitch everything together. Trim the excess and give it a final adjustment. I also made the royal blue one. Which color do you prefer? Everything has gone smoothly so far. What a relief! But now we are diving into the nightmare wig making process. Well, the process should go like this. First, we make the wig base. Sounds easy, right? Then glue the hair fibers. Next, I give up, I can't explain it anymore. After we wind the trail, this is what we ended with. What was I even thinking, starting from the wig fibers? The bad news, I gave up. And the good news, I found a semi-finished wig. It saved the day. Sure, the hair was a mess, but nothing we couldn't fix. Everything is under control. The bands are kind of too long and need a trim. Snip, snip. And don't forget the sideburns. Next, grab a travel steamer. It will make everything. Luckily, the wig survived, so did I. Next, grab a travel steamer. It will make everything sleek and perfect. Now let's add some flair. I'm using my thinnest curling irons to give the sideburns a nice inward curl. Just a quick twist here. For the back, I'm keeping it classic with a simple 3-straight braid, always a good go-to. So the wig making adventure was a bit rocky at first, but finally it all worked out in the end. Now it's time for her iconic features, cat ears. We're using some unconventional materials here, like ultra-light kiss clay and duck fur. We shaped the ear with the clay. Think of it as sculpting a tiny mountains, but way cuter. To cover the ears, I'm not using any old fabric. Nope, I'm using fur that actually fell off my dog. Recycling at its finest. How do you like my dog's contributions to this project? It's truly fantastic. For the inner ear, it needs a bit of color, so I'm dusting on some pink pastels to give it a soft, delicate look. So cute! Now let's try them on. The ears are standing tall and firm, no wobbling. How did I pull that off? Well, here's my little trick. Staples and magnets. I poke nails from the staples into the clay ears. Then hide some mini magnets between the wig and the dog's head using a bit of tackage. This way, the ears can pop on and off super easily. She can be a cat one day and something entirely different in the future. Talk about versatility. Now we're putting everything together. I truly hope everyone watching these videos can feel the sense of accomplishment. It's an experience like no other. Usually, at this point, a dot customizing video will say goodbye, but if you peek at the process bar, you will see our journey isn't over. We will use some junk and scraps like aquarium tubing and leftover IKEA menus. We made those adorable mini accessories. The fun has only just begun. First, pouchy sunglasses. What is pouchy, you ask? It's a fashion sunglasses brand in the cat world, blending trendiness with elegance. We started by tracing the shape onto a thin piece of wood to form the base for our sunglasses. Next, we use a semi-transparent frost sheet for the lens. Yep, it's the same plastic used in office blenders. Who knew office supplies could be so stylish? Then we painted the frame a blood red. I absolutely love this style. It's like a vintage Hollywood meets feline fabulousness. So perfect! Now we glue the frame and arms together. We added a layer of UV resin to the surface, just like we did for the eyes. A few more rounds of curing and everything was securely set and gleaming. Whenever you are, pouchy sunglasses are the perfect mix of sophistication and fun. Second, Harper's Bazaar magazine. I print the cover onto photo paper. Harper's Bazaar is the ultimate fashion and lifestyle magazine for any feline who wants to stay ahead of the trends. For the inside pages, I use an old IKEA Billy bookshelf instruction manual. I spread glue on the back of the cover and wrap it around the instruction booklet. Which Kumia would have thought that flat pack furniture would be part of fashion revolutions? After securing the cover with a clip, I let the glue dry. Then trim off the excess to get a perfect little dot-sized magazine. Now Tudor has her favorite fashion magazine. And it even has some DIY furniture tips inside, just in case she needs it. Third, Melvin Canna, the drink. This tube is from an aquarium, but it's perfect for her glass. I cut it and sanded edges to smooth them out. Then for the base, I apply the UV resin to the bottom. No worry, it won't stick to the frost sheet once it's solid. A quick blast under the UV lamp and the glass is ready to go. And added water drops alongside. Then polish it to make sure there were no sharp edges. Ta-da, the glass is ready. For the straw, I used a toothpick and wrapped a piece of white paper around it to form a thin tube shape. A bit of clear type seals the deal. And voila, we've got a perfectly cute straw in a simple but effective way. Then the lemon slice, I draw a small circle, cut it out as neatly as possible, and carved a little notch to make it perch on the edges of the glass. I painted it yellow and used white paint to add the signature lemon slice lines. So cute! Finally, the fun part, the drink itself. I mixed a few drops of red paint to get the perfect watermelon juice color, or maybe the strawberry juice. Added the straw, clip it on the lemon slice, and give it a quick UV blast to set everything in place. Melvin Canna offers a variety of delicious, 100% pure fruit juice that will make you purr with delight. Fourth, a mysterious gift. Trudeau will never guess that these gifts came from the human world. Let's wrap up this art book together. I made sure the paper covered all edges, securing it with some double slide type. Then I wrap a ribbon around the whole thing, typing it into a cute bow at the top and trimming the ends. Of course, Grandma taught me too. A lovely little gift for Trudeau's. I hope she likes it. Of course, I also made a tiny table, though full disclosures, it's not the most stable. I'm still a newbie carpenter, so please bear with me. Last but not least, a cat chase lunges. The wheels actually turn. It's huge, but definitely an expression addition to Trudeau's little world. The sun is shining brightly outside, and Trudeau's all dressed up and ready to head to the garden. We popped on her Pelsey sunglasses, the most light blocking in history, 0% transparent, offering 100% shade and 200% style. With these, Trudeau's can bask in the sunlight. If Trudeau's wants a refreshing drink, here's some Americana watermelon juice. We can use tack it to stick it. Ah, life is good. Next up, the newest issue of Harper's Bazaar, the ultimate guide for every stylish kitty. We hand it to her and she says she loves it. The flat pack furniture trend is practical yet chic. We can even set the magazine on her face for a quick nap. But wait, what's this? A mysterious gift. Let's help her unwrap the box carefully. Thank you to the thoughtful sender. What a perfect day! I can't believe we made it to the end. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all the steps. This is my very first video. I'm really excited to be sharing this journey with you. And I will be very happy if you give me a like and subscribe. I love to hear all your thoughts, so feel free to drop a comment below. Whether it's something you like or something you'd want to see more in the future, I'm all ears. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to connect with you more in the future. See you next time!